Hello everybody, I'm Linda Humphries, metaphysician. I'm a teacher, a healer, a channel. I'm a telephone operator to the other side. And today, thank you for going on my YouTube site and looking at another video on the chakras of the body. We've talked about the crown chakra. We've talked about the pituitary gland, which is the forehead chakra, the third eye, which is in between your eyebrows. We've talked about the front throat, which is the physical throat, which is your vocal cords and your thyroid. We've talked about the back throat, which is the emotional part of your throat, about did you really say what you're supposed to say, or are you holding back and going to get a migraine because your third eye is telling you what to say and you haven't said it yet. We've talked about the physical heart, which you never send healing to. You go to a doctor for that. And then we've talked about the back heart, which is a pink rose in all its pretty, beautiful splendor, because you are worth loving and you're worth having a relationship with. And you have self-esteem. Then we talked about the front solar plexus, which, as I've told many a people, is your kidneys, your liver, your gallbladder, your stomach, and your pancreas. And I'm so sweet, my pancreas had me be diabetic when I got too fat. But I digress. It is the physical part of the body. When you go back to the back solar plexus, it's where everybody attaches themselves to when they hug you and they love you and they don't want to let go. And that's when you have to clean your liver, because some of those people can be pretty toxic. And in my videos, I taught you on how to do that. Then we went down to the front spleen, and it's about all of the energy the front spleen does for the body. With that blood, it stirs up and it saves up, and how it helps you with pneumonia and it helps you with other things. Now we're to the back spleen, right back here. It's about how much compassion and passion you have for people. And sometimes we have a little bit too much and we overdo for people and we get codependent written across our forehead. I'm not complaining about that tag, because I had that tag for a little bit. And there are groups, Codependents Anonymous, that you can go to. And then when you go to the meetings afterwards, when you go to eat, they want you to be their codependent friend at the meeting afterwards, even though the meeting was to get you to be less codependent. Got it, everybody? So what I'm saying to you is, if, when you're using a pendulum to read it, or if you just simply look at my list on my website of the Bill of Rights, and you find 5 or 6 of your friends that fit that list, you can label yourself codependent. And when you say, read my back chakra for my spleen, and you're getting what I'm getting right now, and it is spinning backwards to clean your spleen chakra because you're way too codependent. And when that phone rings, you interrupt everything you're doing. Because I tried to record this a minute ago, and one of my friends rang the phone. So this is the second try at this, because I thought I'd put the phone on vibrate, and it didn't work. So I did really go look to make sure it wasn't somebody who might actually really have an emergency. And it wasn't. So as I say, I must really be in bad trouble because it didn't quit spinning. But I mean, seriously, when you think of this chakra is orange. If you got what I got, which I don't know if God was doing that just to make a point to you all, which I'm hoping I'm not that codependent. And he's just making a point. If you feel, after reading my list of the Bill of Rights, that you're jumping, you're running, even at work, you're letting your list of your job sit there to help other people, you need to, instead of having this be bright orange, you need to tap your back right where the spleen is and say, I want my back spleen chakra to look like Easter egg, light peach color. I am tired of being bright orange because I myself have no time for me. I have a list of things I needed to get done this weekend, and I didn't get them done. Another thing you need to do, though, and I will say this to you, if you were interrupted for someone who was really hurting, then change it around and be proud of yourself. And go to lindahumphries.com and do my sanctification exercise. It has a beautiful picture of Barbara Stanwyck with her horseshoe ring on, like I have. And it's about making your list the night long before you go to sleep. And then if you're interrupted in the middle of the next day, and it's for something worthwhile for somebody, then you just move what got interrupted till the next day's job. And you celebrate that you had compassion and passion for the person, instead of being mad at yourself. There is a difference between being codependent and being a passionate person who has a big, wonderful heart, who is doing what they're supposed to do in the name of being spiritual and being empathic, which means you sensed that their need was greater than your list. Like I said, if you need me, please get on my website. There are forms to fill out for sessions with me. I do rebirthings, which is where we go back to your childhood, and we have you look at the things you've been through, and we release them to a chalkboard in the sky, and we bring your power back to you. God bless you, and please take care.